10 things that Croatia does better than everywhere else.
Really?
Well, one thing for sure, it's going to be the coastline. It looks beautiful, like Dubrovnik, Split. Although this is not their fault, right? It's the geography.
Croatia. Croatia.
Oh, Croatia coast. I don't think that's why they named it. I think the real name of Croatia is like Hrvant, HRVN something, right? Hrvant something. It's not even Croatia, the real name. They have a different name, right, in their language, so it's not even coastline. I don't know what their name mean in Croat, but anyway, by Paul Bradbury YouTube channel, right? A Croatian expert. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna trust him. So yeah, let's
go.
Croatia's a very small.
Look at the location. That's why they wanted to preserve their country. Like, if someone steals the coast for them, they are becoming landlocked. Look at the beautiful location along the coast. It's a really weird shaped country, right?
Yeah.
It's like a mouth of a dinosaur or something. It's really weirdly shaped.
Ah, true.
But it's really interesting.
Oui.
Like, it's probably very different near Dubrovnik than it is like deep inside there, right? Near Serbia. Probably very, very different, like how people live and stuff.
Country of now less than 4 million people, but it's no secret that it punches above its weight in many, many ways in the world. And after 20 years of living here are 10 things that I think Croatia does better than any other country in the world.
Ooh.
Number 1, celebration.
Oh.
If you were on the streets of Zagreb in July 2018 as the Vatrani came back from Moscow after the World Cup final, you would understand what celebrating really, really means. Croats go nuts when it comes to sport in a way I've never seen in any other country. And because they've had such great success, this is something that is actually part of the national routine.
Yeah, it's interesting because I follow soccer. Well, it's called football in Europe, but in Canada it's called soccer because I grew up playing a lot of soccer. And Croatia, for a small country, they do super well. Often get up of the group stage and do super well. If you compare to the country around them, right?
Yeah.
They are doing extremely well when it comes to that. So they have a lot to celebrate about. And when you're a small country and you're the underdog, it makes you want to celebrate more when you win, right? When nobody expects you to win.
Yeah, of course.
You're like, yeah, of course.
Now, you have also Goran Ivanisevic when he won Wimbledon.
Goran Ivanisevic story is so crazy. To give you an idea, that guy almost won Wimbledon 3 times, right? He lost to Pete Sampras 2 times. But then he retired. He came back, but they invite him to the tournament. You know, Wimbledon is on the grass in England, the tournament of tennis, like on the very green surface. He got an invitation to come back, right? He was ranked 100 and something in the world. He was invited, and he won the whole tournament.
Huh.
Yeah.
And there it is. Game, set, match, Ivanisevic.
Invited in 2001.
Game, set, match, Ivanisevic. 3 sets to 1. That's it, set, match, Ivanisevic.
Women love him back then.
Game, set, match.
And then he almost lost to Tim and Min, the Brits. And then he beat Patrick Rafter from Australia after like choking almost at the end.
That's it. Go ahead, get it. 6-3, 3-6,
When he won. The greatest upset, or not upset, but story in Wimbledon history, like the biggest underdog story you will ever see. If you have a chance to watch the documentary about Ivanisevic, it's amazing. I grew up playing tennis, so.
You also have Hajduk Split when they have an anniversary of 100 years.
I was 15 when he won Wimbledon.
Like the whole of Split is on fire. It's absolutely phenomenal. But at the same time, Croats do amazing celebration of death as well. Shortly after the World Cup, a much-loved singer, Oliver Dragojevic, passed away.
Oh.
And there was this incredible funeral cortege by boat from Split all the way to Vela Luka on Corsica.
He played music in France.
And just seeing this incredible celebration of this fantastic life of Oliver just 2 weeks after the World Cup, it really was quite incredible. Number 2, relaxation. Croats know how to relax, especially down in Dalmatia. They have words for it. They have a whole culture called fjaka. And it's a really tough job. And you may laugh at this, but you have to really work hard at doing nothing. It's a life art. I've seen people really take the fjaka. It's almost like this.
Wait, that's your favorite thing, no?
Work hard at doing nothing.
You would love it, no?
I work hard at doing
You need to be in a drug-enhanced trance of doing nothing.
No need, no nothing.
But that's good for your basically that's meditation, no?
Can just sit and look at the wall all day.
But that means without your phone. Without your phone. That's why it's hard.
Very difficult actually this day.
The heart of doing nothing.
In some drug-enhanced trance, but they're just there being Dalmatian on the coast and nothing else matters apart from the relaxation. There's just no country that can do relaxation like Dalmatians do. It's fantastic. Number 3, nature. Where else in the world do you have a country which has 10% of its landmass given over to national parks and nature parks? Wherever you go in Croatia, it's just stunning. But what's really, really nice...
10% of the country is national park and landmark like this. It's a lot.
...is that it's not overbuilt and there is a lot of protection of its natural resources. It's also a country of over 1,000 islands. And so wherever you go, you're going to find something unique and beautiful.
Whoa.
Number 4. Sporting success. I mean, we talked about the World Cup.
Yes.
Croatia in 6 World Cups has come home with 3 medals. But it's not just football. It's tennis, handball. You look at water polo. You look at basketball. This is a country with 4 million people. I think the city of Split has got the most Olympic medal winners per capita in the world. This is a country that just churns out sporting heroes non-stop. The passion for sport here for such a small country is quite phenomenal. Number 5, I would say, is innovation, from Tesla to Rimac. Nikola Tesla, Serbian origin, born in a village in modern-day Croatia. But basically, this innovation from this land of Croatia has been fantastic. And now you have Rimac, who's now the owner of Bugatti, and they've got the fastest hypercar in the world, and they're doing incredible things with electric technology for cars.
I didn't know it was from
This is
Croatia.
also a country that has produced things like the necktie, it's produced the first parachute, it's produced bizarre things like laminate flooring is invented by a Croat. So the list of inventors from Croatia is extremely long, and again, for a small country, is quite phenomenal. It also has, I think, the best love story in the world. We have Romeo and Juliet and all that, I know. But the best love story, I think, is between 2 birds. Klepetan and Malina. For many years, they were living together in northern Croatia.
This one.
You've heard of this?
Oh, we have seen it before. I think they love each other for life, and if the other one passed away, there's something going on. I don't remember. It passed away
and so
something.
Every winter,
Klepetan
would head south down to
What
Africa.
the heck? What I'm talking
but every
about?
year on year, Klepetan always came back to Malina. And this was a symbol of dedication, of love, of romance, of passion. And this, to me, was one of the most wonderful love stories of all time until, sadly, one of them passed away a couple of years ago. Islands, islands, islands. Is there a country in the world that has better islands than Croatia? Some people say there are 1,185. Some people say there are 1,244. What is for sure is there is complete magic on these islands.
Wow. This is a crazy place to live.
Yeah, and white sand.
But it's not only forest, though. There's kind of, in the middle, there's path. But I don't see a house. I'm sure there's some, but...
And incredible things to discover, such as the oldest public theatre in all of Europe on the island of Hvar, the birthplace of cricket on mainland Europe on the island of Vis, the first place to ever...
The cricket? It's not born in India? It's born in Croatia?
I don't know.
The sport?
...abolished slavery back in 1214. 550 years before the American Declaration of Independence was on the island of Korčula. As you go up and down the islands of Croatia, sailing around the pristine Adriatic Sea, you find unique experiences on all of them. It's just magical. Number 8, European civilization before most of Europe knew what civilization was. So the oldest continuously inhabited town in Europe is the town called Vinkovci in eastern Croatia, which was the birthplace of 2 Roman emperors, for example. And very close by is a place called Vučedol, which was acknowledged as the birthplace of Indo-European culture. And 5,000 years ago...
Did you know that? One of the oldest city, Indo-European culture, like very, very old, 5,000 years ago. The oldest of all. Well, if you look at the map, the location, it's kind of located quite cleverly, right? Not that far from the south, so... It makes sense, but it's a small country, so...
It was one of the most important places in Europe, on a par with, say, Paris today. And they had very, very forward-thinking technologies. They were the first place in the world, for example, to have left and right shoes. And if you go to Vučedol, it's a most incredible museum. And they're still digging today. They're still finding more things. And number 9 is one of my favourites.
Quietest?
Croatia has this image of being a very beautiful natural country. It also has a wonderful marketing thing called the quietest rally in the world. You will not go to a rally that's quieter than this. It's called the Nikola Tesla Electronic Vehicle Rally. It takes place every year. It's organized by Tina and Igor Kolovrat. And they have this rally going from Istria to various different places using only electric vehicles. They take in the five-star hotels, they take in the national parks, they take in the finest wine, the finest cuisine. It's really a showcase of what Croatia can achieve in luxury tourism for the electric car. And every year they try to push the boat out a little bit further. And so I have this wonderful video on a Yadrilinear ferry, and there are 50 Tesla cars on this ferry, just Tesla cars. And it was the first time, I think, in the world that we had such a thing. And when I posted it on Facebook, it ended up on the front page of the Tesla Facebook page itself. And back in 2016, this is really quite bizarre. One of the people on the rally was May Musk, the mother of Elon Musk. And she was driving a Tesla in the land of Tesla, and nobody really noticed. And the thing that Croatia does better than anywhere else is cafe and lifestyle. This is a place where you can have an espresso and it takes 2 hours to get through it. It's a phenomenal thing to watch. As a beer drinker, I'm drinking my beer.
Damn, this is the same thing as I do. I drink coffee and it takes me at least 2 hours to drink my cup of coffee. And it turns cold and everything. I don't know. I drink slowly, always.
That's good, actually. Yeah. So you don't have to drink a lot.
And I just watched this guy with an espresso, and he's looking down at the river. He's having a fantastic time. People watching.
Yeah.
That's almost like earlier when they said that the art of doing nothing, right? The guy is in trance, so he cannot drink his... Imagine you're on the beach, you have your espresso. That's why it takes so long, because you're in trance.
Pick up his little espresso glass, and he'll shake it around a little bit, put it back down. 5 minutes later, pick it up, maybe have a sip, put it back down. He's just enjoying the lifestyle. There is no pressure. There is nothing really to worry about.
No pressure.
That espresso can last a couple of hours. And life is beautiful, because life is beautiful in Croatia. And these are just 10 things that Croatia does better than anywhere else. I'm sure there's more.
Anything shocking you?
Want to try to live, like the country like with advanced stuff, but also can get along with like old tradition and also slow life at the same time. Also, they can build a lot of new technology too.
There's more. Let us know in the comment below. Yes.
Yes.